Hey, what is up, you guys? I am in my personal bathroom. This is the shower curtain right behind me, so I know some people might be curious about that. I was actually just getting ready for work right now, and I've been working on time management, different organization skills. It is Virgo season, so it's all about organization and just kind of going with the flow, nurturing yourself, definitely being reminded to get back into the self-care routine as well. And I've just been feeling a little bit better. I was having some health things come up, so I've just been trying to stay on top of that as well. As you guys know, I'm gonna pause this because I have to go grab something else for my makeup. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was quick. When you're a mom and you're trying to just look as awake and vibrant as possible, you gotta have that under eye cream with the anti-aging serum. I love this stuff. Just to kind of help with those little bag-a-lagas, those little baggy bags that like to show up on us tired moms and tired people, because yes, you can also be tired if you're not a mom, of course. But yeah, just kind of like felt inspired to come on here. I've been feeling very creative. I've been having a lot of spider symbology because spiders are actually my totem animal. So that's been coming up quite a bit, which is fantastic. Nothing wrong with it at all. But yeah, I've just been seeing a lot of my spider totem and feeling creative. There's been a lot coming up with the Sacral Chakra and sometimes the root chakra. I know this is going to sound like crazy, but I can get very drained and leaky, I feel like, in connection with the Sacral Chakra. So I just wanted to throw that message out there for myself and others who might be feeling this kind of way lately, because I know I surely have. And I was feeling just really ungrounded. I actually have a hematite ring that broke, and if you don't know what hematite is, it is a mineral that is known to help it metaphysic wise. It's known to help alleviate pain. Very good for Aries, which is my sign, as you all know. But it helps alleviate pain and it also absorbs negative energies. And that kind of helps because it will take away the negative energy as well as absorb like any pains, any things like that. So it's a really nice stone, and I was kind of going off to grab one. So here's hematite right here, and I keep it in my bathroom because it's also a good purifier. And like I said, it absorbs negativity and negative energies, and it's also healing. So because we use our bathrooms to kind of cleanse, essentially, when we're taking a shower, cleansing our auras, and things like that, I like to keep it in here to just add an extra boost. And I have selenite as well over the door to kind of keep those negative toxic energies that kind of come out in the bathroom area in the bathroom. Speaking of which, I like to keep the top down on the bathroom because that's also a good thing in feng shui to keep negative energies and things like that in the toilet areas and things like that. I like to close the curtain just to keep that contained, but also for like airflow and keeping things clean, because that has less to do with it. And I know the whole saying of like cleanliness is godliness. I can relate to it because as a spiritual cleanser and cleaner person, when I do a lot of cleaning and purification rituals, it usually has to do with actual real cleaning first. I physically will clean a space, and then I will go in and clean it energetically with smoke, with sound, and with many other modalities, crystals, things like that, even spiritual baths or washes or floor sweeps. I've really incorporated a lot more of that into my practice, and it's been very helpful and beneficial and just really, really nice. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, but I do have a podcast up and running, and I will put the link down below. So right now I only have about 3 episodes and I'm working on more. I kind of want to get a feel for those listening. I also have, I'm going to do a dual kind of thing where I'm going to create the video of like the story of me meeting my first child's father, because I don't think I really deep dived into it respectfully. And then I'm also going to kind of share like my experience and birth stories on the podcast as well as on the YouTube channel. So just depending on where you're listening in, I'm going to have that available here and there. So I really wanted to get the word out about my podcast. It is called The Bubbly. And that's THE space BUBBLIE, just the way I say hello, Bubblies. So that's one thing. And usually when I'm doing eyeliner, I don't talk when I get to the tough area. And also I need a new glasses prescription, but that's not too bad actually. And I try to use my up close magnetizing mirror. Sorry if I'm blocking. Because it helps me see, obviously. And as I learn new things, I kind of will like add to it, but as you can see, I just wing it. I just kind of go for it. A little holding of the breath there. But I would say that does it, and does it well. It's just getting pretty hot in my bathroom with talking and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to, like I said, come on here and just update you on what's going on. You know, just kind of still settling into the new home and things like that. So just getting things like prepared and straightened up and decluttered and organized around here. I've also been working on, you know, getting out and about more, because what you may not realize, because you don't know me really, is that I am kind of, you know, antisocial. I don't really have a lot of people that I hang with and spend time with. I'm very much a loner. And I always have been, and not really for sad reasons, but there's a lot of like energetic, spiritual reasons that I have over the years. And I've been getting a lot of messages mentioning to just be mindful of communication. I am a metal element in the Chinese zodiac. So in feng shui and Chinese zodiac information that I've been diving deeper into and really vibing with, they mention, you know, if you have metal, that in the month of September, which we're still in, today's the last day, to just be mindful of communication. Air and metal are within the same element. So that has to do with that. And plus we are, or were in Mercury retrograde, excuse me. So yeah, you know, just kind of like deep diving into that. There's been a lot of hermetism. So a lot of calls to just kind of look inward and reflect and kind of self-improve and things like that. Just deep diving more into little things like that. My hair was looking pretty good, but anyways, it's gonna get crazy. But I just wanted to deep dive into things with you here. And now I'm gonna open up the door because it's hot, but also I'm thinking we can do maybe a little oracle pull with one of my favorite decks. Speaking of Chinese astrology and Chinese modalities, feng shui, it's kind of the deck that called to me as I've gotten into the feng shui aspect of things. If I can find it, which, hey, it's right here. I guess it's calling. Here we go. I'm going to try to set this up in a nice place. So we might go into the kitchen or the living room. Oh, we're going to go into the kitchen because the living room has some comedy on at the moment. Okay. Bright sunshiny spot. Okay. I never really do readings in this location, and there's going to be a lot of spots that are in progress. Here we go. So this is the Wisdom of Tao Oracle deck, and this is the deck that spoke to me when I first started getting into feng shui aspects and elements and lightly getting into it. I have aspirations to dive deeper into feng shui and things like that, because I've just taken a real liking to it and I feel it a lot energetically, and this just connected a lot. The cards are wicked cool. It's got like a Bagua map, or I'm pretty sure that pretty much is the Bagua vibes, minus the yin and yang. And we're going to get into a little card pull. Why not? We'll just kind of let that flow. We'll kind of give like an energy for today. Let me put you guys in a better space. Here we go. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get a little energy of what's today's vibe and energy. I haven't done one of these in a long time. This deck really spoke to me. The first time that I started using it, I actually pulled my Chinese zodiac symbol, which is the goat, which I'm an Aries as well in the Western. And that was interesting. And then I went and did my fiance and my children, and and my mother actually, and everybody that I pulled a card for, their sign came up Chinese astrology wise. Speaking of which, my daughter is a monkey and this is her sign. This comes up a lot, and we're going to get into that. 2 cards, I guess this is what we need. And then we have Power Dragon. Now this one I've never gotten, but there's been a lot of stuff when I first moved into this house. We actually got Horse, which is a very symbolic of like movement and things and success. There's a feng shui horse at my job that I really love and that I wanted to purchase at some point. But anyways, Power. So this says, if you haven't read it already, smooth soaring ahead. You can lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication, but you are your greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubt. Ultimate success is predestined. And I'm feeling very blessed lately. And we're going to take a look because it's an animal. So it's the dragon. Funny enough, my mother is a dragon in the Chinese, and what came up for her when I did a reading for the first time was balance, and balance I took as, of course, the Libra, which is what her Western zodiac sign is. So Power Dragon, this is a little bit more information. Let go of your worries and your frustrations. You control the situation. This is a good luck card replete with prosperity and success. In pursuing what you want, don't let your sensitive heart stop you when others say you are arrogant. Most people can't see your soft side. You are loving and extremely discerning. You usually know what's going on. However, don't expect the same from others. You can be your own worst enemy, so be gentle to yourself and patient. You have a strong connection to the ancient world. You seem to know things clairvoyantly and receive valuable spiritual insights and esoteric knowledge from this connection. Use this discernment to center yourself and exercise tolerance to bring friends closer. This card is assuring you that you have the power to deal with any situation you have run into lately. You possess the great strength of Earth. Your power comes from the perfect blending of the cosmic elements, fire and earth. And I'm actually an Aries sun and Virgo moon, so I vibe with this a lot, but pardon me. Your fire partner is your faithful companion, Phoenix, who is rising up now to remind you to stay balanced. You inspire others with your honesty and wit. Your energy is vital and powerful, despite infamous reputation for being headstrong. Oh, this is speaking to me a lot. You know what to do to get things done. Still, be careful not to give your opinion to win more followers before you know all aspects of the subject at hand. Let others underestimate your true strength. Your impact will be so much greater than it appears that you will be able to go forward without moving. The card advises you not to abuse that power. Avoid dramatic action unless it is necessary. Although you have enormous confidence, you are very assertive and are fully aware of your abilities. You sometimes allow fear to plague you. This card is an affirmation that your willpower can help you remove all obstacles and nothing can stop you from overcoming the challenge. Yet cooling down is necessary to preserve energy. Don't let yourself be agitated by unimportant matters. Be practical. Knowing when to stop can save you from many headaches or poor health. Learn to adapt changes. Water and metal elements such as rock and earth crystals can balance your tendency toward extreme earth energy. I really resonate with that a lot. I kind of was just saying how I'm trying to get out of the box and connect more with family and friends, but also keep my boundaries strong, because that's one of the things that triggers my personal anxieties is just connecting with friends and family, but feeling like I have to belittle or hide myself in there. So that card really connects a lot to what I've been feeling lately, but this is also saying that we can control things. And going into Libra season, it is all about finding that harmonious balance, which is the undertone message of this card. So I really love power. It's a very inner power. It's don't be so hard on yourself, but also know that there is also strength and rest and restoration. So I love this card. Trick Monkey. And we'll get into it real quick because I don't have much time or battery on the phone where I'm recording this. So, Trick Monkey. Things may not be as they appear to be. Don't just hear, listen. Don't just look, see. Don't just sense, feel. You are taking a risk if you insist on proceeding. Observe the situation closely. With more detailed information, you will see through the deception. Okay, so let's see what Monkey has to say. My throat chakra wants to release some energy, and that's, I guess, sometimes how that comes out. I'm communicating a lot. Alright, sorry, we just need to do a little quick sound cleansing vibe because I needed that. So Trick, diving deeper into the Monkey card, which is Trick. Things look good, but there are lingering doubts about the future. Instability is the nature of this situation. Don't get too involved, observe, and use the monkey's natural skills to handle this matter accordingly. You are very practical, and your clever mental energy leads you to lucrative business relationships. The monkey's skills are being inquisitive, industrious, and insightful, and always looking for opportunities to learn. You have high self-esteem and confidence in your abilities. You are brilliant and socially advanced, but at this time, try to be more open to others' advice. Don't just hear, listen. So real quick, once again, we are talking about not talking as much, listening more, and kind of being in the background if you are a mental element speaker. So wow, interesting, this is coming up again. You are quick-witted, a creative, daring thinker. Try an oblique route to solve your problem. A direct approach will not work, given the many aspects of this matter and that have not been yet fully revealed. While you are waiting for more information, you can engage in other ventures, as you are good at juggling several tasks simultaneously. The monkey invokes the energies of charm and charisma, the great mental energy and both intelligence and ingenuity for resolving difficult problems. You can be persuasive and attract many friends with your magnetic personality and your natural skills in diplomacy. Right now, the monkey card is asking you to wait because assistance from within your network is forthcoming. Trust those who trust you. If you still feel it is necessary to move forward with what you have in mind, understand that there is a risk. Remember that material accumulation is a double-edged sword. Setting a limit and knowing when to stop can save you. There are endless supply around you. Enjoy what you have, but don't hoard. Good advice for this month as well. Your luck, good or bad, will soon shift. Closely monitor the situations. If things change drastically, you may need to have a contingency plan ready to implement. A lot of mental energy has been used in dealing with what you have encountered. Increase your clarity, with the nurturing earth element, earth again, which can help you prepare for the future. Although it might be a tough lesson to learn, the outcome is essentially rewarding. You will win in the end, you always do. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little update / oracle pull for old time's sake, because I haven't done it since probably moving into the new home, and I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit before I get them ready to cleanse and put it fully away. But I hope you guys enjoyed that message. And once again, there's a lot of talk about, just being mindful of our communication, being mindful of not saying too much, and listening more and observing more, and kind of waiting to take that step. Don't jump into anything quite yet. We're also still in September shedding season, so that is still going on. And I will keep you guys updated here and on the podcast. I have a lot more time to get into both of those things. Sorry, my hair was straight and it's frizzing out as it always does. But anyways, I hope you guys have an incredible day, and thank you so much for stopping in on this video. It's been a long time, but I really appreciate the support and all of the wonderful feedback and comments from those of you who have been on my channel for a while and those of you who just tapped in. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and have an amazing day. Besos and bubbles.